Hi guys, it's Belle here and I'm coming on with week 2's card for the full deck challenge created by Shanuki Art. I will leave the link to her channel down below. And today's prompt is orange. If you're new to this, I'll just quickly go over it. This is year 3 of her doing this challenge, but this is my first year doing it. You don't have to do it on a deck of cards. You can choose other things, index cards, Rolodex cards, cut up some packaging, whatever you've got to hand, even in journal. There's a few rules. One of the rules is that you need to carry a piece over from each make that you do. So from the last make, put it into this make and so on. So you don't have to use that same thing all the way through. But the other rule is pick something that you are going to use all the way through. And Shanuki Art is also leaving the number exposed, which she hasn't done in other challenges, and we're going to do that. But she also says just have a go and you don't have to do the rules if you don't want to, but I quite enjoy them. So I decided, I'll leave my first video underneath, I decided I'm going to try and do 2 things that I'm going to do in each card. I am going to use a stamp just like she's doing, but I've also got all these stickers which I did share in the previous video, so go check that out, that I want to try and use up. And today's prompt is orange, and when I first heard her say orange, I thought, what? I have nothing orange. Orange? What? No, I don't work with orange. And then when I had a little word with myself, I was like, Belle, spooky season, gothic and Halloween is basically your favourite thing to create. You have a whole stash of Halloween. And what's a prominent colour at Halloween? Orange, guys. I mean, come on, this is just, I made myself laugh. So the thing we're carrying over from last week's is this black star paper. So that was in last week's. The prompt was red. I found this. Now, I feel like it's more tan than orange, but it has that undertone of orange. And this is the beautiful Marlene Dietrich. It's a stamp that I have. We are going to use her. So I'm just sitting down. I was standing. And I'm going to get started. I have all these random things. I did pull out a couple of other stamps here. But no, we're going to use Marlene Dietrich. That's what we're going to do. I've got these little bits. I don't want to lose these little bits because I do think I might use some of those. And this is the sticker that I'm using for today's one. I cut around it. I had quite a large white border and I didn't like that. So we're going to bring in some of this. This is some Tim Holtz actual paper from a paper pad. Like, this is so precious to me. I can't even tell you. I also want to bring in, this is one of the edges on a piece of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. This was obviously an Echo Park one, but I wanted to bring in some of this because why not? It's orange. I'm trying to keep the suit showing as well because I like that. Because this is orange and it's got a grungy Halloween vibe, I am going to ink this in black. And I'm going to stick this down on here. I don't know, I'm just collaging. I actually find it easier to like collage when I'm chatting because I think if I'm going really, it depends. If I'm comfortable with the style and the colour that I'm using, or the basic style of it, I find it easier to chat while I'm crafting because otherwise, I would tend to overthink, and I don't like doing that. Oh, I love this paper so much. It's got this. I love this too. When I tell you I have hoarded these papers, I am not even kidding you. I have a few of his Nature 12 by 12 pad left, a few sheets, and I have some of his original grungy Halloween 8 by 8 pad left. But I'm making this for me, so let's put some of my favourite bits on here. I also have a piece of this from another, pretty sure this is from another scrapbook pad of Tim Holtz, but it's got like this orange vibe through it, which I really like. So if this is going to be here, we don't need all of this, do we? Do I want the more orange bit here? That's going to be hidden. So should we just have that? Ooh. And then we're going to go over to here. Oh gosh, I tell you, it takes so much of my courage to rip this and use it, but it's got to be used. Oh, look at that side. That's even more beautiful in orange. Oh my gosh. I want her on here. Now I'm wondering what side I want to use. I like that side, actually. I do like that side, so we're going to do that. But yes, I just find it easier. And with collage, my brain, sometimes my hands just do. Like, they just create without me thinking about it when it comes to things like this. I know quite a few of you struggle with collage, and I'm not saying I'm that I'm perfect at it, because I'm not. Some of my collages are not good. So, but I tend to find it an easier thing to do. Like, it's not something that I struggle with too much. Sometimes it really depends on what I'm collaging with, if I'm honest. We've still got some of that showing, but that's brilliant, because I also have this bit of Tim Holtz paper. Like, what am I doing? Using it. But I wanted to maybe cut it at the angle that it's at. So I want to bring this in. So yeah, my brain just seems to, if I overthink, I stop and just, it never flows. But if I'm chatting and I'm just doing something gentle like a collage, I find that my brain flows better. You can sometimes hear when I stop, that's normal. No, because I think I want this to go here. Normally when I stop, like I just did, actually it doesn't matter then, does it? Because a lot of that's going to be covered, is when there's an issue and my brain has to stop chatting, or my mouth has to stop chatting. Both, really. So yeah. So these will probably be quite chatty videos, which I know some of you like, because it just works better if I do that. I mean, I have no real plan. I just know that I want to use these. And this is a sticker, so we're just going to stick this down and work around it. I'm just going to be brave and stick that down and hope that it's straight. Well, it's straightish, isn't it? So we're bringing in, there is some, I don't know if you can see it in this light, but there is touches of green there. It's so bright today, but it's not picking up on camera, which I'm finding super interesting. I do want to bring in like some of this. I think we still have to use this, and I need to make sure that I do. Marlena, where have you gone to? See, I like the zigzag, but that would cover all that paper, and I am not covering up a whole piece of Tim Holtz. I mean, it's just not happening. That would go on there like so. That would look quite good, wouldn't it? Okay. And I have these little Tim Holtz pieces that are also orange. So I thought, well, we could bring some of those in. Yeah, that could come in like so. Oh no. Why I like working on smaller collages, I will never understand, because I hate things that are fiddly. Like, I'm just not very good at it. I feel like Clark Griswold in the National Lampoon's Christmas. You know, when he gets the sap all over his fingers and it sticks to the magazine, and so everything that he's pulling kind of comes up with him. That's how I feel when I'm working on these things, because that's what tends to happen. Oh yeah, I wanted to bring in a circle. And I was thinking, I have these little circle stickers. I don't know who they're from, but we have this one with the stars on it, which I thought would actually look quite good on here because, you know, Marlene Dietrich, a star. So let's try. I'm going to try and get this centered, which, well, it never happens very well, but, you know, it's not too bad. I want to bring that on like so. Actually, I'm really liking how all that's looking. Got a bit of the black. Having a look. Now we need to do something with this. I'm wondering about doing a banner again. Or actually, I wonder if, right, we could still do a banner if this doesn't work. So I want some of the stars. I want to make sure the stars are really visible. So, oh my goodness. I'm wondering about, as we've got a circle there, we could bring another circle in at the top. I don't like that because it has a straight edge because it didn't quite. So we could, okay, I'm really liking that layout. So let's start trying to get things stuck down. The first thing I need to stick down is some of this. It would really help if I took the top off my glue. So yeah, we're just going to stick that because once that bit is stuck, let's get my cloth. Once that bit is stuck, then I can stick Marlena down. But again, I'm only going to stick kind of her in the middle-ish because I know I need to come in and add something at the top. Like so, I think. Do I want her further down? No, that's good. That's good. Okay, and then we need to add that underneath because that's going to go there. I'm going to have it over even more, actually. Okay, and actually, let's just cut a bit of that off. And I am going to ink it because it does look, has a very white edge. So let's bring this in. I haven't watched the new video yet because I don't think it's out as I'm filming this. As I said, I'm really filming ahead because I'm going away. So when you watch this, I'll be away. And I wanted to get it done before I went. I do have, hold on. I mean, that has a star on it, but I do have some little star brads that I could bring in. I have them mainly in silver, but I'm sure I must have a star brad in a brighter colour. I've got circles and flowers and buttons, but the only stars I can see, I thought I would have one. The only stars I can see are either silver or like this bronzy coloured one, which actually goes really well with the colours. Let's glue this down and see if I want to put a brad through it. I would have liked a slightly brighter colour, but if we have to make do, we will. Like, do I want this brought on in a third? I think I do. I think I do. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Right, I'm trying to think where this would go because I don't want it covering Marlena's face at all, but I want it staggered with these stars. So let's put that through. Do-do-do. Yeah, that'll do. That'll work. I will cover that probably with washi on the back so that it sticks in place. Oh, I like it. I like it. It's a good job, really, isn't it? That I like it, I mean. Right, let's stick this down now. I'm wondering if I want to bring in, we've got that other teensy bit of circle wherever it went to. Has it disappeared? Can you guys see it? I mean, I could make another one, but I had one. So I didn't really want to do another one. Oh, there it is. There it is. Whoop, whoop. Found it. So we do have this, and I'm just wondering if that could come in somewhere. So we're going to have this here. And I think actually I want this on top of it so that it's like that. I think that works better. And then we could still have a bit of this black star. We can't see any of the star though there. Do you know what? I don't think we need it. I do wonder if I'm going to bring in some stitching, because I do love me some stitching. Oh, we've also got these labels. That might be quite nice. I do have them in orange, but I have this one in black. I kind of like that down there as well. Or off to the side. I do like to cut labels where they're off to the side. I think that goes quite well there, but also there. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to glue this down first, and then I'm going to think about that label. That's what I'm going to do. So yes, I'm excited to see what the next prompt is, because she let us know this prompt at the end of the first video. So I'm hoping that's what she's going to do for each one, that we get to know the prompt kind of ahead of time, so that it'll be easy then to film ahead if we need to. Bum, bum. I think I'm liking it there, but then I do kind of love it there too. I do kind of love it. What am I going to put there? Let's put it there. That was my initial instinct. So that's what we're going to go with. And I obviously need a word in there. So let's pull out my favourite rub-ons, which are the Tim Holtz ones. Make a wish, seen a note, good life. I like good life. Let's have good life. So, yeah. Let's put that in there. I will literally try and fit these rub-ons in. I'm down to my last little thing. I will be stocking up on these. I don't see a lot of people use these, and these are one of my favourite products by Tim Holtz. They are the Tiny Text Remnant Rub-Ons TH9369.5, and I just don't see a lot of people use them, but I use them in everything possible. And so I'm worried it will be one of those lines that at some point will get discontinued, because I think his Halloween rub-ons got discontinued and I loved those. And I am still wondering if I just want a little bit of stitching across here, or even across here, because I do like stitching. Could just be here. Let me go add a bit. Okay, I just realised how far away I was from you guys. I just added the tiniest bit of stitching. I mean, we're only supposed to add one thing, and so far I'm doing stamp, sticker and stitching, but that's okay too. I also found some of this orange washi. Now I'm not adding it to the front. I don't think so anyway. I mean, do I want a bit of it on the front? Let's leave that to one side. But I thought it would cover up the brad on the back, and it just made me smile that it's orange, and obviously orange is the theme of the card. Let's have a look. I don't think I want it, but maybe I'm really not covering up a lot of that because I love it too much, that paper. I think my problem with it is that it has the straight edge and the bit that I'd want to use it on. Nope, don't like it there. This is the great thing about washi, because you can just pull it back up. Do I like it there? No, I don't. I like my card as is. I am going to come on with the black soot and just go a little bit around the edge. I don't know how it will stick to the card, because normally I would sand it to get the ink to stay on the card, but it will stay on the paper. Oh my goodness, can I just say I really, really, really like how this turned out. And also what I'm going to be doing is, where's my piece of paper? I cut a piece of paper and put it to the side. And now can I find it? Of course not. Hold on, is it in here? And what I'm also going to do, actually I've got a little sticker, let's use that, is I'm going to put the week that this card was and the prompt on the back. I've already done that on here. See, this was just last week's one. And we've brought in that. And I'm going to put it across the washi. And we're just going to write on there 2 and orange. As if I couldn't tell. But yeah, so we've brought across the black spotted paper, which I really like. We've still got the sticker, the stamp and the stitching. The sticker, the stamp and the stitching. Say that fast 20 times. And that's today's one. Again, I will leave the Shanuki Arts channel linked down below, and the video, her first video where she goes over this. And yeah, I really love how that looks. I really do. Do you know, you could work on playing cards for the Marguerite Miller challenge. You really could, because I've got what? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 or 7 things on there. The sticker, the flower. They could all be different things for different prompts. Maybe I'll do that next year. But this year we're doing this challenge. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please do like, subscribe, share and comment, because I always appreciate it. It gives me such joy when I read your comments. So yes, and I'll be back again soon with another video. Until then, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots and lots of crafty fun. Bye for now.